Engineer K. Subbireddy Garu, our committee member of Telangana State Center and convener of this event, Dr. I.S. Garu, our council member, Professor Muhammad Hussain Garu, past presidents, council members of Institution of Engineers, past chairman, past honorary secretaries, members of Telangana State Center Committee, Institution of Engineers, corporate
Telangana State Center for inviting me as a keynote speaker to address this distinguished gathering on the theme Yoga for Humanity during this auspicious International Day of Yoga. The present scientific advancement around the globe has brought a lot of changes in the society. Majority of the community around the globe are accustomed to move with fast and luxurious way of life. Old things have vanished. New trends and developments are taking place. New things have become easier and fashionable. People are tempted to enjoy modern methods of living, utilizing the needs and comforts easily and readily available at their doorsteps. In this process, changes in the living patterns and food habits have cropped up. People are extreme and habituated to unhealthy diet pattern, physical inactivity, sedentary lifestyle, addiction to drug culture, smoking, alcohol, resulted in accumulation of non-communicable diseases, that is NCDs, like obesity, diabetes, high BP, heart problems, anxiety, stress to each other. I reinforced my attention with health consciousness to keep both the physical and mental bodies of the fellow citizens in the society fair and healthy by helping them to overcome from these non-communicable diseases. Everybody wants to be happy. It's a fact. This happiness is nowhere, but it is within each individual, provided each individual maintains healthy eating habits and follows the right type of lifestyle guide, which can ride over and control the rising trend of this menace of non-communicable diseases, including cancer, affecting nearly 7.8 billion global population. Because of cost effectiveness and absence of side effects, yoga is found to be an alternative medicine for preventing, controlling and reducing the gravity of these NCDs faced by the mankind due to the unhealthy lifestyle disorders. As a proof of implementing the above concept in practice, I am herewith presenting my brief case study on my life and work for the past 35 years, which explains how I sprang back with normal health even after meeting two near-death situations happened in my life. It also elaborates how I obtained teacher training certificates of yoga, various diplomas, degrees as mentioned by our engineers. I got 2 PhDs also. After retirement and during this turmoil period, facing health problems, it also explains how I gained accelerated and fast recovery, obtained and came back to normal health all the time. This is possible if one has faith, belief, confidence, willpower, and non-stop practice of yoga and by maintaining the lifestyle, the yoga way, and taking food as medicine. Now, the slide is there. I am Yogacharya, Dr.Sambasiva, born in a middle class family in Nundavalli village, Tadepalli Mandal, Guntur district, Andhra Pradesh. Basic education service. Studied diploma in civil engineering and joined the state government service of AP in 1958. I served the department for 39 years with meritorious service and retired as deputy executive in June 1997 and residing in Hyderabad. health problems during service and after. As my job involved with investigation and execution of civil engineering works with outdoor activities, I suffered with major health setbacks during and after service, with major road accident and 6 surgeries, out of which 2 are major. Bearing all the insults to my body, I acquired certificate, diplomas, degrees, PG degrees, MPhil degree, 2 PhDs in yoga, all after retirement to gain knowledge in yoga. With the acquired yoga knowledge, I solved my health problems with multiple therapy techniques of yoga and meditation, and taking food as medicine and leading the life the yoga way and swallowing it as lifestyle medicine. I have gained accelerated and fast recovery of all my health problems all the time with ease. Next slide. Established a yoga center, yoga and meditation center. I have established a yoga center named after Swami Vivekananda and registered it under Societies Act by register number 1049/2002 and running it on voluntary basis and with service nature in the yoga hall provided by a charitable trust. The yoga center is running uninterruptedly for the past 20 years with a student strength of 150 sadhaks daily. Yoga therapy center is run concurrently in Yoga Kendram office in the first week of every month for checking various parameters of the body. Many yoga sadhaks are relieved of their health problems and became yoga teachers out of their gratitude and doing service to the yoga center. The yoga center has been computerized and ID cards are issued to the yoga sadhaks and every month progressive data of their health on various parameters issued to them. On an average, a reduction of 2 kg in weight or 2% BMI is observed in every regular yoga sadhak. Vipassana meditation branch was also established and classes are going on regularly. About 5,000 practitioners in the society have been benefited through yoga with ease. Next slide. Highlights of health setbacks suffered and fast recovery made and came back to normal health. I was diagnosed to have ischemic heart disease during February 1987. I was diagnosed to have knee pains during December 1992. I suffered with lower back pain during yoga practice from 1999 to 2001. Inspired by the preachings of the enlightened soul and spiritual master Swami Vivekananda, I gained fast and accelerated recovery with firm belief and strong willpower, and also with continuous practice adopting multiple therapy techniques of yoga. I tried to solve my health problems through yoga. I have started Vivekananda Yoga Kendram, established a yoga center named after Swami Vivekananda and registered it under Societies Act by register number 1049/2002. To have proficiency in yoga and to keep the yoga center as a receptive oriented center, I have qualified in yoga starting from diploma to doctorate degree level, commencing from 2001 and obtained second PhD during September 2021 from the Hindu University of America. I met with the major auto rickshaw accident during May 2013. My prostate gland was affected with cancer during December 2015. On 27 January 2016, major surgery with open radical prostatectomy was done at Preeti Urology Kidney Hospital, Hyderabad. The cancer affected prostate gland was removed to avoid spreading the cancer to the other parts of the body. 2 urine bags were inserted for passing urine outside the body. Surgery took for about 10 hours. Next slide. I was diagnosed to have rectovesical fistula. Emergency diversion colostomy surgery was done. Colostomy bag was inserted outside the body for passing stools. Thus I carried 2 urine bags and a motion bag outside the body for 5 months, maintaining hygienic conditions and without attracting infectious diseases. Major surgery was done at EKNM Hospital, Coimbatore on 9/6/2016. Surgery took place for about 7 hours. On 3/11/2016, operation for colostomy reversal, fistula repair, and bladder neck reconstruction was done at GKNM Hospital, Coimbatore. The two urine bags and motion bag removed. I was discharged from hospital on 8 November 2016. Thereafter, I participated in all the activities of the Yoga Kendra. With all the insults accumulated, encountered by me, both physically and mentally, I made accelerated and fast recovery all the time with the strong willpower and blessings of Swami Vivekananda. And by practicing yoga and meditation with breathing and multiple therapy techniques of yoga. The two doctors who conducted major surgeries have in their medical certificates expressed their appreciation about the fast and accelerated recovery made by me and shared their views in the Neurologist conference by keeping my name in the list of challenging rare cases. My profile in brief. My name is Yogacharya, Dr.Sambasiva, age 83 years, date of birth 1/7/1939. Qualification obtained after retirement. Date of birth, civil engineering, please come. Right. Next slide. These are the certificates. I have encountered with health problems at the fag end of my service at the age of 48 years, that is during 1987. They were first diagnosed by Dr. P.C. Reddy and then chairman of Apollo Hospital, Madras, now Chennai. I was found to have ischemic heart disease, eosinophilia. The following observations were found, and they were my cholesterol was 242, LDL 177, and like that. I was discharged with medical advice and certificate, without certificate. Next, I was further diagnosed by Dr. V.S. Reddy, consultant orthopedic surgeon and professor. I was diagnosed with pain in both knees by Dr. M.B. Raghav Reddy, consultant neurologist of Medinova Diagnostic Center, Hyderabad on 11/12/1992 and advisor with medicine. I was further diagnosed by Dr. V.S. Reddy, consultant orthopedic surgeon, professor and head of the Department of Ortho and Rheumatology, Usmania General Hospital on 8/7/1999. As having pain in the knees, fine cryptus in the knees. Armed with the acquired knowledge in yoga, I solved my knee pains problem without any knee surgeries by the end of March 2005. Dr. V.S. Reddy, consultant orthopedic surgeon, during his subsequent examination of the researcher's knees on 1/4/2005, found that the knees are moving in full range. The surgeon further informed the researcher saying that there was no need for medication and advised him to continue the same lifestyle he is following. Next, I did not have relief with the medicines and continued to go around with the doctors. Each time doctors advised me to go for knee surgery as a final solution. After observing the limited benefits got by the people who have undergone knee surgeries and having firm and strong belief in yoga, I have started practicing yoga with therapy techniques to solve my problems. To obtain higher knowledge in yoga and its efficacy in its theory and practice and to reap the benefits of therapy techniques, I have acquired the following certificate diploma degrees after my retirement from service. These are all the certificates. Move side. Further. Next. 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 That is empty. That page. I'm a member of the Indian Yoga Association membership. Next, those are the practices I can do in your yoga photos. During yoga practice, I suffered with lower back pain due to inflammation L4, L5 of the spinal cord, and I have relieved of my lower back pain problem by myself with multiple therapy techniques of yoga without any medication. Next. I have treated about 60 yoga sadhaks at Vemana Yoga Research Institute, Nature Cure Hospital, Hyderabad in September and October 2010. Using yoga therapy techniques, the director of the institute has given a commendation certificate for treating chronic ailments of some of the yoga sadhaks in the institute. Side one is certificate. I have conducted yoga therapy camp at University College of Physical Education Sports Sciences, Acharya Nagarjuna University, Andhra Pradesh for college principal, professors and staff during May 12 and solved some of their health problems for which I was honored. Next please. I have participated in Tom May 5K run at Robbinsville Township, New Jersey, USA on October 13, 2012 and secured third prize in the age group of 877 and 99 years. Next. I have conducted chair yoga classes for the residents of senior citizens at Rose Hill Assisted Living inmates during October 2012 and inspired them with a different and a new approach to heal and relieve them from their chronic mental and physical disorders by applying multiple therapy techniques. Yes, those are the practices that we are taught to them. They are all senior citizens. Next, please. Yes. After writing final examinations of A, Yoga for Human Excellence, after writing final examinations of MA, Yoga for Human Excellence, I was met with a major auto rickshaw accident during May 2013. The co-occupant of the vehicle died on the spot. Since the auto rickshaw bounced and turned upside, my left ankle and hips were broken. Major surgery was done at Yogacharya Hospital, Sambasiva, Hyderabad. I was discharged from the hospital on 5/6/2013. The rods are there on my back and my leg was broken. The rods are still there in my knee, in my ankle. They are not obstructing for my yoga.
Operation చూస్తే ఎవరు మళ్ళీ రికార్డ్ అవుతాడు. నేను యాక్చువల్గా విజిట్ చేస్తున్నాను.
Okay, sir. After discharge, I made excellent and fast recovery in about 6 months' time and participated in teaching yoga class and back to work as General Secretary of Yoga Kendra from January 2014 onwards. I have joined MPhil Yoga in Tamil Nadu Physical Education Sports University, Chennai during May 2014 and completed the degree in June 2015 in first class with distinction. I have conducted yoga therapy camp at Pratyanagar Gram Panchayat, Hyderabad during March 2015. I was honored for solving some of the health problems of the participants. These are all the yoga camps conducted. Next. I was honored by the Vice Chancellor of Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, Chennai during MPhil Yoga class in May 2015 for my performance of yoga, competing with my young colleagues, class average 45 years, at my advanced age as a senior citizen. I have competed with them. Got the appreciation from the Vice Chancellor, that is the good of the Vice Chancellor. Now, I visited the Preeti Urology and Kidney Hospital, Hyderabad on 21/12/2013 with a complaint of painful and burning depression, lower abdomen pain, incomplete voiding of urine. I was admitted to hospital on 21/12/2015 and diagnosed as grade 2 prostatomegaly, PSA raised. PS guided loose prostate biopsy done on 21/12/2000. I was discharged on 22/12/2015. I was admitted to Preeti Urology Kidney Hospital 26/1/16 and evaluated for raised PSA and loose guided biopsy proved Gleason 3+4 carcinoma, that is cancer prostate, open radical prostatectomy with bilateral ileal lipodectomy was done on 27/1/2016. Post-operative IV fluids and was given. I was put on SPC strict and I was doing well. Amidst all this course, I completed PhD alternative medicine yoga practices and obtained the degree during January 2016. I had constipation and Pilates not possible. On POD 9, gastroenterologist consultation was taken and colonoscopy was done on 5/2/2016. It was normal study. As per gastroenterologist surgeon suggestion, I was given Peckley solution for 2 hours. I completed. Complaint of abdominal distension, water discharge from rectum and presence of particulate material in urine. I was discharged by rectovesicular fistula. I was diagnosed by rectovesicular fistula. Underwent emergency diversion colostomy surgery and SPC training. So they're all photos of my operation. Next. Cystogram. Why it is study. After surgery, I was stable and doing well. Stool was passing through colostomy and functioning well. SPs were already there and no history of fever. Colostomy functioning well. I recovered recuperatively, doing prostatectomy, no rectal injury noted. After 1 month, particular RCU cystogram done, rectovesicular fistula control. I was discharged on 18/2/2006 and referred to Dr. Ganesh Gopal, MS, Professor of Urology and Consultant Urologist, Vedanayakam Hospital, Coimbatore for further management. Dr. V. Chandramohan, Consultant Urologist and Surgeon who has performed a major operation to me, has given a medical certificate on the fast recovery and at my advanced age, duly appreciating the phenomenal willpower, yogic therapy and meditation techniques used in my fast recovery while coming out from the major health disaster so quickly. That is the certificate given by the side one is certificate given by the doctor. I will read out the certificate given by. I have never seen, this is certificate given by Dr. V. Chandramohan, Consultant Urologist at Kidney Hospital, Hyderabad. I have never seen a patient like Dr. Sambasiva, who at the age of 77 years had such a fast recovery. In fact, the rectovesicular fistula is a major complication at any age. Severe catabolism and stress will take away the surgical results even in as young patient. I noticed two things. One, phenomenal willpower. Two, continuous yogic therapy practice, breathing exercises coupled with meditation techniques has helped in the fast recovery of my beloved patient, Mr. Sambasiva. And very rarely you see such a patient who has not put any pressure on the surgeon during the entire treatment. I thank him for giving a learning opportunity in my academic career. Next, I was admitted to Naidu Memorial Hospital, Coimbatore on 6th June 2016. I was diagnosed with rectovesicular fistula, SP radical prostatectomy for localized surgery done for results, brain removed on post-operative. I was discharged in stable condition with police catheter SPC on 23/6/2016. Treatment. Next, right? Next. I passed and practiced in schools, no fever, no pain, while the motion bag carried outside the body was removed, bringing the body to pass urine and motion normally. I was discharged in stable condition on 8th November 2016. Those are the operation details. Dr. Ganesh Gopal Krishnan, Professor of Urology and Consultant Urologist who has performed major surgery to me, has examined me and gave a letter commending me on my fast and recovery. Remarkable progress from the major surgery, all due to the power of yoga. I will read out the certificate given by him. This is certificate given by Dr. Ganesh Gopalakrishnan after my reversal operations. I am writing this appreciation on Sri Yogacharya Samsurati, who came to see me after he developed a serious complication following surgery for cancer of the prostate. His life must have taken a serious turn, but he was stoic and calm and showed no fear or ill effects of the complication. I firmly believe it was his attitude and his immense yogic training that served him at this time. The complication that occurred required another major surgery which I carried out in Coimbatore. Surgery was a major and took nearly 7 hours, but his recovery was quick and did not indicate that he had undergone such a major insult to his body. Such again are the powers of yoga probably. He was discharged from hospital in 1 week. He preferred to go back to Hyderabad for further recovery. The main problem after such major redo surgery is urine control. I happened to be in Hyderabad at this time and reviewed his progress. At discharge, I had advised him some pelvic floor muscle strengthening exercises. He was able to do these with such consummate ease that it amazed me. He has been able to achieve complete bladder control and has made a remarkable progress from this major surgery. The cancer in his body is under good control and I am hopeful that he will remain well and pursue his yogic spiritualization to the fullest and additionally help many people who seek his guidance. That is the certificate given by the doctor. Next please. He has given another mail. Yoga is a great healer recommendation. Mr. Samsurati, greeting from Coimbatore. I read with great interest your case details. It is amazing that you have recovered so well after all these insults to your body, especially after the RTA. You have shown that yoga is a great healer. I am glad that the hernia is also not an issue. I have recently also shared your case details at our Coimbatore Neurological meeting. The pictures you have sent on WhatsApp is remaining. Best wishes and regards. Next, I used to take up the yoga classes from 1st January 2017 onwards. I was admitted to PhD program in yoga, philosophy and meditation by being thesis on option by the Hindu University of Africa with effect from 29 March 2017. Next, I have conducted the 16th annual general body meeting of the Vivekananda Kendram. Next, annual general body meeting 2007 Vivekananda Yoga Kendram photos. International Day of Yoga on 21/6/2017 at Vivekananda Yoga Kendram. I was honored by the International Lions Club T28 during February 2018. I have undergone another major surgery for hernia on 17/5/2018 and discharged on 19/5/2016. I have conducted 17th annual general body meeting of the Yoga Kendram. I have conducted International Day of Yoga at Vivekananda Kendram on 21/6/2018. 18th annual general meeting over International Day of Yoga 2019. The links, YouTube links. All my practices are uploaded to YouTube. They are available in my name. There are 17 videos. And the professor American University has written, I went through the video and it was indeed inspiring. I was amazed by your energy and dynamism. There instructing yoga to the people participating in the event. online graduate certificate. That is my second PhD degree by next Hindu University of America. Yes. Next phase. Now, yoga breathing techniques and their influence on including COVID-19 Delta variant. I have successfully used yoga breathing therapy techniques to heal my body when two death situations happened in my life. The first tragedy was about 9 years back with a terrible auto rickshaw road accident with multiple fractures in my body. My left ankle and left shoulder, right shoulder broken. The second was surgery for my prostate cancer, which was terribly went wrong, requiring 4 major operations to get back to normalcy. I sprang back to full strength against all odds by applying yoga breathing therapy techniques successfully in both the cases and recovered. During May 2021, I got infected with the Delta variant of COVID-19 and successfully recovered from it through breathing techniques. Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama with slow and deep breathing technique was applied whenever oxygen levels drops below 100%, while continuously monitoring the oxygen levels. When monitoring oxygen levels with pulse oximeter, this technique simply balances both the hemispheres of the brain and helps to raise the hemoglobin levels by increasing oxygen carrying capacity in the bloodstream of the body and mind. I have applied the same technique on people who are infected with COVID-19, producing successful results. The concept of effectiveness and safety of pulse oximeter monitoring of patients at home affected with COVID-19 was reinforced by a systematic study and review conducted 13 studies involving a total of 2,908 participants by a team of professors of NIHR, Patient Safety Translational Research Center, Department of Primary Care and Public Health, Imperial College, London. I am planning to educate and convince masses about yoga breathing techniques. This technique is simpler, faster and involves no cost and helps every individual to maintain good health, both physical and mental. I am a present actress. I am a member of the Indian Yoga Association Life Membership. I will continue yoga teacher service. Because presently Kundalini Yoga with OJS breathing is introduced in the yoga classes to withstand the aging process and maintain and keep youthfulness and physical health among the sadhaks. Coined the slogan of leading the lifestyle the yoga way and taking food as medicine among each and every yoga sadhak, so that one can lead a happy and healthy life till his last breath. Now, last night, I have added one more slide. I read out slide. Planning to start Cancer Prevention and Remedy Research Center. How many of you are aware that each one of us have cancer? If you are not diagnosed, it is just waiting for the right conditions to grow. None of us wants it. So, our responsibility is not to make our body a fertile ground for cancer to grow. Cancer is growing at an alarming rate of 12% in the state of Telangana, ranks 5th in the nation. By 2025, in the state of Telangana, it is expected that 1 in 6 will have cancer. It is possible one of those around you can get cancer in the next 3 years. Good news is that it is in our hands to prevent it, because whatever you are feeding to your body, part of that is contributing to the growth of cancer. Since you are responsible to grow cancer in your body, you are also equally responsible to prevent and reverse the cancer. Founders of Vivekananda Yoga Kendram, that is myself and my dear son, survived advanced stage cancers by experimenting various foods, long intervals of fasting and various asanas. Recently, I fasted full fasting for 8 hours without any food. Only
8 days.
8 days. 8 days I fasted, maintaining my sugar levels between 60 and 70. Without any side effects, I could stand. There is no power. Anybody can practice this. These fasting techniques are very, very useful. I found it they are very, very useful. To commensurate the founders of Vivekananda Yogacharya, that is myself and my son, US son, survived advanced stage cancers by experimenting various foods, long intervals of fasting and various yoga asanas. To commemorate the 20th anniversary of Vivekananda Yoga Kendra, we are starting Cancer Prevention and Remedy Research Center. Treatments in hospitals such as radiation and chemotherapies not only expensive but also degrade quality of life. None of the above therapies that we use cost any money. Please reach out. Sri K. Security Garu, FIE.
For information, for later information.
For if you are interested.
Okay.
Yes.
It's okay.
Thank you very much for your wonderful and valuable time.
Yes.
Tips can so we'll also follow. You have seen your medical.
So daily routine for all of us.
You follow the correct, you have to change the lifestyle, sir. Yoga way.
Say we are all gathered here on this day to learn certain things from you.
తెలుగులో మాట్లాడండి.
తెలుగులో మాట్లాడాలి.
మీరు చెప్పండి పొద్దున్న లేచిన దగ్గర
Yeah,
ఏం చేయాలి?
I have previously I used to take stop almost
change my lifestyles. And then when my health is impacted, I go to the doctor. So for doctor, you are a customer. So any business, like any business, they want repeat customers. They want money. But the 50%, as you said, is in your hands. You're the ones creating the disease in your own body. You're the one. You're feeding wrong stuff into your body. That's what is triggering the sickness. So just like fasting is one technique I used extensively to cure my cancer. Fasting. Because there is no way you can avoid eating food outside. I ate whatever was given, right? There might be some pollutants in it. There might be some pesticides, fertilizers.
Taking Pepsi, sir?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now, sugar is as dangerous as drug or smoking or alcohol. So sugar is, you don't want to take sugar. And then, so it is in your hands. If you are sick, you created the sickness in your body, not everybody. Nobody planted sickness in our bodies. We are the ones. So anytime you are fall sick. So check what did you do in the past 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month or sometimes years. So if you change the course of direction, you can put out that sickness. But if you depend on the hospitals and doctors, obviously they suck you money out of you. So this is my experience. I learned so far on my cancer. Doctors made they charged 15 crores, around $2 million, and nothing helped me. Only fast.
You spend money.
Insurance. My health insurance.
Insurance care.
Yeah. But none of that helped me. It's just my way of my changing lifestyles helped me. Fasting is the number one fastest, quickest way of cutting down the cancer in 3 to 7 days. I watch on this. I promise on this. If any cancer patient, if you find anybody, advise them to fast, water fasting, no food at all. In 3 to 7 days, the cancer goes down heavily. But this is my 12 years of experience.
of that?
How many days? Is it continuous?
Oh yeah, continuous.
For 1 week
Three-
or-
yeah. You got to, there are blood works that you need to do for the biomarkers. So is my cancer going down? You can check after 3 days. If it is going down, continue 3 more days. So that's the fastest way.
In a nutshell,
Only
one
water,
gram
sir.
per month.
Only water.
You are taking water, sir?
Only water.
Only water.
How many days?
Yeah, there is a concept
How
called
many days is
How
last?
many days, sir? How many days?
3 days. Try it out, and then the patient should feel, and it's going down. I'm feeling much better. Continue.
Continue.
So the reason is in 2016, Ashimori, a Japanese scientist, got a Nobel Prize, who understood the whole process of when you fast, what does it do in your body? It's called autophagy. Your healthy cells eat cancer cells because you're not feeding any food to your body. Healthy cells eat cancer cells. Your body fights itself. That's what I experienced by fasting. That's how I recovered. Not radiations, not surgeries, not chemos. We have the power in our body. As you said, there is a balance. If you fast it, if you make all the inputs into the body zero, your healthy cells eat away your cancer cells.
Sir, you have said that you have avoided sugar.
Yes.
It is just like white poison.
Yeah, it's a poison.
Then any others? Any other?
Carbs, carbohydrates.
Wow.
No, avoid all the processed food. No burgers, KFCs, pizzas, French fries, cool drinks, none of them.
How about rice and wheat, sir?
No rice,
and
no
wheat.
wheat. I don't eat any rice, I don't eat wheat for the past several years.
Non veg.
No
What's
non-veg.
the alternative?
I'll tell you a simple reason why non-veg is dangerous.
Yeah.
If you see a chicken takes 90 95 days to grow in olden days.
Yeah.
Now it's growing 40 45 days. What are they feeding to it? Antibiotics, growth hormones, right? Look at the current generation of the kids today. What is happening by eating that? They are also growing because whatever they fed to the chicken, is going into your body. It's a growth hormones. That's why our kids are now in dangerous position.
He's asking what's the alternative for rice and
Any millets you suggest?
No millets. For me, stage 4 cancer, even millets have carbohydrates.
so what's the alternative?
General.
I today neem leaves, vapaku, all the palm paku, dipatiga, wamaku, any leaves that you see, and these plants were not polluted. They were not fertilizers కానీ pesticides వేయలేదు. మీరు వ్యాపారికి వేప చెట్టుకి అసలు వేయలేదు. So that means it has a built-in immunity for the insects. So if you consume Vapaki, highly anti-cancerous, highly anti-inflammation. It has tons of healthy properties.
What is the alternative? He's asking straight.
About
What is the alternative for
It's
rice?
not just one state.
And instead of rice, something is to eat, no? Why
Yeah,
can't
this
they eat only leaves?
We don't need a lot of glucose for our body, right? So you can eat all the vegetables that you see. Any number of vegetables.
Unprocessed, uncooked.
Carrots, kira, any vegetable that you don't want to cook, just you can eat it raw. Raw is the best way of getting all the nutrients into your body. Nuts, and nuts meaning dry fruits.
Dry fruits.
All the dry fruits you can eat. No dates, no kajuro.
Other than it.
Yeah. Mango is no. Mangoes. Watermelon is no.
So, but-
Any fruit that tastes sweet, not at all. For cancer patients.
Bitter is better.
For cancer
Calcium,
patients. No way.
Sir, berries, sir, what is the size?
Berries, not a lot, but you can eat little bit. All these fruits have a lot of macronutrients
That is the
and
way-
vitamins. But any food, because I'm not eating rice.
What is berry is that?
Yeah, no rice, no wheat, no milk, no curd.
No meat.
No milk, yeah.
So either way,
Milk is meant for kids, for children, not for grown-ups. Look at in nature, right? cows or and all the animals, they don't, when they grow up, they don't drink milk.
Animal consumption.
Why are we doing this? Because milk lobby is, they want to sell, they want to make it.
Buttermilk is okay, buttermilk. That is a good name.
No,
That's up to the
Why don't you write a book?
So not butter, but big.
No, buttermilk.
Bitter is better. Bitter is better. Neem or
I'm
Karela
actually building an app,
is better.
Yep,
mobile app.
And Lankaram, almost.
I'm trying to release and
Specialist.
sorry.
Okay. No, actually, you have educated a lot of people.
I have to again take the project to so. Thank you very much, sir, for your kind and really it's very good. I think my sincere advice, I also follow, I want everybody to follow. Eat only when you are hungry.
Yeah, that's one.
Eat, what happened? I tablet and I throw a bite. Don't eat. So that will be the best policy. Besides, as doing exercise, running, walking, yoga, all that. And breathing, as intake, inhale and out, exhale.